Hey Matt, so I come to you this Thursday from a local woodland nature reserve because there are few places less populated than a woodland nature reserve. For the first time in a long time, I've actually gotten up today with the sole intention of making this video and that's it. I haven't really got a plan in mind, but I did decide to go for a walk. Unlike where normally I make these videos, I make them later at night where it's rushed when I have other stuff on. Today I have a day off and not a lot else to do. And while I wouldn't call this spontaneous, I would call it a little bit of a change of pace, and it's nice, and especially around here it's idyllic, there's no one around, nature, you know, you can hear the birds. And if the footage looks a little bit slanted, that is because I've had to wedge my phone in between a tree trunk and its branch like that. So the best I could do is a slightly off-kilter angle. Over the last couple of weeks you've brought some interesting topics to the table, whereas all I've done is moaned and made shoddy videos at the last second. So I wanted to come into this video with some sort of complex topic that would make you think. The only problem is, now I'm stood here surrounded by nature in the calm and stillness of it all, my mind is blank. Again, but this time it's for a good reason. It's not because I'm struggling to find ideas, it's just because I'm enjoying the surroundings, especially where I live, which is a very large housing estate in a big city in the UK. But it's weird at how we've got such a dense population centre and then we've got a place like this literally across the road. It was left alone for a reason, to be able to be this sort of getaway place next to a city. But it's a bit of a weird setup where we are, because the edge of the housing estate is the edge of the city, and then you kind of have this nature reserve and then just a load of fields belonging to farmers. So it's a weird amalgamation and mix of city, country, middle, English countryside. And I grumble about the place I live in because I'm not the biggest fan of it, but there is quite a few places where you can go to get away from things. There are a lot of different parks with a lot of different things. I mean, you've seen the park that I've walked around before, full of animals. I am a little bit conscious of the fact that the grey skies are getting greyer and darker, which means it's going to rain really heavily soon, which is something you expect in the UK. I think I'm really lucky to have such a place like this where I can find my centre and just come and calm down and let the stresses of whatever's worrying me just sort of fade away for a little bit as I enjoy the idyllic scenery around me. So I guess in a roundabout way, the subject of this video was, it's important to have a place where you can go to just calm and relax. Where's your place, Matt? Everyone has to have a place of calm. While we're talking about calming things, Matt, my other question to you is, what 3 things, places or situations would you consider calming, what you just enjoy for the serenity of it? Mine would be rolling waves crashing against the shore, thunderstorms and train journeys. Yeah, that last one's a bit unusual, but I like trains, it's well documented. That is, as well as of course what's going on around me right now. I also enjoy ambient scenery. When I'm out and about places, I tend to film a lot of ambient scenery, basically for B-roll, but also just something to watch, just calming. Have a great day, keep mastering, and I'll see you on Monday. I hate nature.